In League of Legends, this is what the current rank distribution of the entire player base across all servers currently looks like. Not a whole lot of players in the lowest rank into a pretty significant surge of players who are mostly around the middle, following up with the highest ranks obviously summed up to a very small amount of players. In the past, they struggled to handle the massive influx of silver players, causing bad matchmaking and long queue times in other ranks. But with the recent introduction to a brand new rank called Emerald, which is in between Platinum and Diamond, they were able to even out most of their ranks in hopes of fixing their problems with matchmaking. Other graphs showcasing their player base rank distributions will also look very similar, if not the exact same as this one, given that the game has an overall healthy player base and ranked matchmaking that actually works. Here's both Apex Legends and Counter-Strike 2 for reference. Sure, it can be argued that some of these statistics revolving around the middle rankings are very different, yet the highest ranks always remain the same, consisting of a small portion of only the best of the best. But what I'm about to show you next is Dota 2's current statistics as of October 2024. 200,000. That's right, 200,000 is the number of players, or rather I should say accounts, have reached the maximum rank Dota 2 has to offer. To really put things into perspective, that's the same amount of players stuck at Archon 5, and is almost a concurrent amount of Naraka Bladepoint players playing right now, which is, by the way, in the top 5 most popular games on Steam. So why exactly does only Dota 2 suffer from this? And more importantly, why does this even matter to begin with? Well, for starters, most other games have what you may call a seasonal rank reset, where all players are forced to reset their ranks and go through calibration once more. Some games do hard resets where you basically start from the beginning like a brand new fresh account, but most games do soft resets where you go through provisional games starting from your previous acquired rank you had before the reset. Basically, they're resetting your rank progress to ensure that you still got what it takes, and you once again have to grind in order to prove that you deserve the rank you once earned. This may sound stupid and pointless for those who are foreign to it, but there's a couple of other reasons on why they do this. First of all, the obvious. They want to incentivize you to play ranked as much as possible. This helps keeping the game's competitive state alive, revitalizing queue times, since this brings old and new players back in to grind for the ranks once more, sometimes even adding exclusive rewards and prizes for reaching certain ranks in that specific season. Secondly, for those who didn't come back, this removes a lot of the players who have either quit the game or have stopped playing ranked entirely. Because let's face it, are you really the exact same skill level if you haven't played the game competitively in the past 3 months? This helps alleviate some of the pressure returning players might feel coming back after not playing for so long, and also clears up the competitive ladder of any stragglers and inactive accounts for new upcoming competitors. And last but not the least, this helps ensure balance and keep similarly skilled players together. Rank resets will protect new players from being beaten by more experienced ones, since the recalibration process will quickly determine how good of a player you are, placing you in a rank that suits you. Because at the end of the day, a balanced game with good matchmaking is what all of us truly want. Now, with all that being said, how exactly does Dota 2 differ from all of this? Well, first off, rank recalibration is not required and is only activated once the user of the account activated it themselves, meaning that you can technically never recalibrate and abuse the system to stay in the exact same rank almost forever, especially thanks to the rank decay system, which is known to be overly lenient. The system in question is of course the Glyco system, which was introduced back in 7.33 and works a little bit like this. All players are now given a rank confidence bar as they play ranked games that they can all monitor that caps at 100%. You also hit your rank and medal once you pass 30%, meaning that you have an additional 60% of the bar to fill up as you play more ranked games. Rank decay kicks in whenever 3 days have passed during ranked inactivity, but this only affects 1% of your rank confidence every 3 days, meaning that it would take at least half a year of complete inactivity for you to finally lose the extra 60% gauge, eventually losing you your ranked medal. Now, why is keeping your rank without playing a single game considered a problem? Well, I'm glad you asked. Account buying is a massive ongoing issue in Dota 2 and everybody knows it. Exponentially worse in this game more so than others due to the facts that of what I stated before, no ranked reset and no rank decay. This makes it a whole lot easier and more justifiable for purchasing since there's basically no repercussions. The seller can sell the account whenever he wants and the buyer doesn't even have to play the game if he doesn't want to. And this is why the account market for Dota 2 is a never-ending shitstorm of infamy. This sounds completely awful to say out loud, but yeah, yes, for around the same price of a AAA game, you too can technically become Immortal. Combine this problem with the fact that you can power grind fresh new accounts straight to Immortal abusing the Glyco system and double down tokens, and you have a never-ending surge of new Immortal accounts overinflating the highest rank achievable in Dota 2. Let me know what you guys think needs to be done, or rather, if there's any need for any change at all. In my opinion, I think we could use another rank division, or at least a higher tier medal above Immortal, as well as some changes to how rank decay is actually handled. I feel like the Immortal emblem itself has been oversaturated at this point. Like, I feel like people just nowadays don't even give a fuck about it anymore as much, and it's just always been about the number that you have on top of it, or your MMR, which is hidden anyways. Regardless, whatever they decide to do, I still ain't hitting Immortal, bro. I fucking suck at this game.